Let's talk about today's patron saint, St. Francis Xavier. He was one of the greatest missionaries in Catholic history, whose life is honored in the Roman Martyrology on December 3rd. His story, recorded in Butler's Lives of the Saints, the Catholic Encyclopedia, and the saints' own letters preserved by the Jesuits, shows what happens when someone allows their life to be used by Christ completely for the gospel. Francis was born in 1506 in Navarre to a noble but struggling family during political upheaval. He studied at the University of Paris, where he became known for his intelligence and ambition, but everything changed when he met St. Ignatius of Loyola, who patiently challenged him with the words of Jesus from the Gospels. He said, quote, "What does it profit for a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?" According to both the Catholic Encyclopedia and Butler, this repeated challenge led Francis into a deeper conversion. And in 1534, he joined Ignatius and a small group in forming what would be known as the Society of Jesus. In the chapel of Montmartre, he vowed poverty, chastity, obedience, and a readiness to go anywhere the Pope might send him for the salvation of souls. And that call came almost immediately. As Butler's Lives records, King John III of Portugal requested missionaries for his territories in India, and Pope Paul III entrusted the mission to the new Jesuits. Francis set sail in 1541, spending more than a year on the journey, where he tutored sailors, prayed with the sick, and wrote letters that still survive today. When he arrived in Goa in the year 1542, he began what the Catholic Encyclopedia calls a missionary life of tireless charity. He preached in villages, rang a small bell through the streets to gather the children for catechism, visited the sick and imprisoned, and constantly traveled, living simply, refusing wealth, and placing all his trust in God. His letters describe his heartbreak at seeing people longing for the gospel but having no one to teach them, which pushed him to extend his mission even farther. From India, he went to Southeast Asia, and he went to many different islands, spreading the faith to communities that had never before heard the name of Christ. In the year 1549, he reached Japan, where he learned the language, adapted to local custom, and preached with both respect and clarity. The Catholic Encyclopedia notes that he won converts not by force or political power, but by humility, personal charity, and patience. But Francis dreamed even bigger. He believed that if the gospel could reach China, it would bear fruit across all Asia. So in the year 1552, he attempted to enter China illegally, since missionaries were forbidden. While waiting for entry on the small island of Shangchuan, he became ill, and with only a single companion and almost nothing to comfort him, Francis Xavier died at age 46, repeating the holy name of Jesus. The Roman Martyrology praises him for his burning zeal for the salvation of souls.